Hi honeys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. You know that I always say honeys.
No, I didn't know you start videos like that.
I always did. Hi honeys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today, obviously we have a little special guest with us here. This is Chandler, my boyfriend.
How do you know who I am?
What?
How do you know who I am?
How do I know who you are?
They already know who I am.
Oh.
I'm
Right.
famous.
Okay, well, anywho, yeah, so Chandler's here with me today because today's video is going to be talking all about the Impractical Jokers cruise. I just want to point out a few quick things before we get started. Number one, yes, I know my hair looks like this. We really don't have to talk about it. Let's move on, okay? Let's just move on from this, okay? It's been a long night. It's like, I don't even know what time it is because the power went out in my room, so my cable box is off. There was a big storm last night. Also, I know that it looks super messy. That's just how it has to be sometimes.
Where
and
is it messy at?
In this little corner on top of my, what's that called? Record player. And third, the air does not circulate in my bedroom at all.
So
if
it's currently at like 95 degrees.
Yeah, so if you see one of us sweating,
probably gonna be me.
sorry, can you move over because you're like very not in frame. Okay, so yeah, so we apologize in advance for all of those things. Now, without further ado, let's get started. So Chandler and I went on the Impractical Jokers Cruise 3, which sailed from Tampa, Florida to Great Stirrup Cay, Bahamas. It was in February of this year, 2019, and we just want to come on here quickly to tell you guys, yeah, 4 months later, but you know, it's fine. We want to tell you guys all about the cruise, and mainly I think we're kind of wanting to do this now because the sale is going on for the cruise currently. So we have already booked our cabins for next year's cruise, which leaves in February of next year, and we're super excited about it. And so we just kind of wanted to give everyone who has never been on one of their cruises the little rundown of how it went last time. I don't know if it's going to be the same this time, obviously. I really can't tell you that, but just so you guys have a general idea of how the cruise went down, we wanted to give you guys just a little synopsis of everything that happened so that you kind of know what you're getting yourself into and just how awesome of a trip you should be looking forward to. So we went out to dinner tonight, and I took down some notes while we were at dinner just so we could really try to remember everything that happened. So if you see me referencing my phone, that's why. So the first day was a very relaxed day. We just like boarded the ship. It was around like, what, like 1 or 2 maybe. We just kind of started boarding the ship. We got right to the buffet because you already know that's just like, you know, a necessity. So we went right and got food like immediately, and after that we went outside. I forget like what time everything was and all of that, but we went outside at a certain point and they did like the big group picture, and that was so much fun. It was like the sail away shot, so we did that.
Did you even do that?
Yeah, we were out there for that. Don't you remember?
Picture?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it was supposed to be like after we took the picture, like we sailed away, but the cruise like time was a little bit delayed because I think there was like fog and stuff. So we ended up not actually sailing away until about 6 when we were supposed to go at like 3 or 4, I think. And obviously that didn't happen. So we ended up leaving around 6, which was like fine. Obviously, I mean, the jokers were out there. I hate calling them the jokers, by the way. The guys were out there, just kind of like talking to us and laughing, and they did their little like introduction speech and all of that, so it was super fun. We got to see them for a little bit, and that was really awesome. They really started the trip off amazingly, which was very nice, and it was really fun to just see them out there. And then of course we ended up, you know, sailing away, which was really nice. After they did their little like speech and stuff, Q stayed up on stage for the majority of it, and I think Joey Fatone came out and they were like singing and like laughing, and that was so cool and so much fun. Sal kind of,
he disappeared a little bit.
Yeah, he disappeared a little bit. He like definitely just went his own way. He came out like every now and then, but he was, I'm pretty sure, the first one to go.
I don't go get drunk by himself.
What?
I want to go get drunk by himself.
I wouldn't doubt it. And then Mur and Joe were like taking pictures in the crowd, which was super nice. Like they just went right out, started taking selfies with people. I mean, like obviously they know that like people want to get pictures with them, so they were out there doing their thing, which was really nice. We didn't go up to meet Murr because we had met Murr before, but we did go up to Joe and did get to meet Joe, which was so awesome. He was so nice. I mean, he was like very quickly meeting people, but he was super nice and it was so awesome to get to meet him. He's just such like an inspirational person, so I'm like very happy that we got the chance to meet him and get a picture with him and all of that. So that was so much fun. There were some other events that night, like there was bingo, which we actually got to. Ew, you're so gross. Oh my god.
So hot going outside.
You're right.
No, that's worse.
So there was like bingo, and we actually got there late, so we couldn't really take part in that, but it's fine. There was also some comedy showcases going on, which we definitely tried our best to get to like as many of the comedy showcases that we could. They were just so fun. I'm a huge comedy fan in general, so it was just really cool to get to see comedians I've never seen before and just like hear new material and all that kind of stuff. So that was awesome. I think Dan Soder was probably one of our favorite stand-ups that we saw on the trip. He was hilarious and it was just so cool to get to see him. And then also that night was the Space Monkeys podcast that Chandler just reminded me of because I forgot. And that was hilarious. I mean, like, that was so funny. It was Q and Brian Johnson, and they had some like other guests and stuff. It was so funny. I mean, that was probably one of the highlights of my trip.
No, that was the funniest thing.
Yeah, like that was like definitely like the highlight.
The thing with that, you couldn't record anything. That was having Q.
Yeah, Q did not want us to do
specify that if you record, he will find you and probably throw you out.
Throw you off the ship. So the next morning was traffic cam with Joe, which was so funny. And the kicker with traffic cam was that we were just sitting there, got our C's, we were like waiting for him to come out, and all of a sudden we like hear someone like walking behind us, and we turn around and it's literally Murr just finding his own little seat in, you know, amidst the crowd. He sat there in the audience and watched the entire traffic cam. It was so funny, and I was not expecting that at all. I mean, they said they were going to be accessible through the ship, but I was like not expecting that by any means, let me tell you. So that was really cool. I didn't like go up to him and be like, oh my god, Murr, but like it was really cool. He was just like 2 or 3 rows behind us throughout the whole thing, which was awesome. And then there was also the Impractical Jokers podcast, which is run by, I believe, Casey Jost and Joe Imbergio. Yeah, okay. So they did that, and we didn't know for sure if the guys were going to be there, but they did end up going. I believe all 4 made an appearance, but Q was there. He stayed for the entire show, and we actually ended up getting to meet him after the show. Someone, like, asked during the podcast if they could take a picture with him, and he ended up staying after and taking pictures with a lot of people, which was awesome and just super kind. I mean, like, they, you know, don't have to do that. Obviously it's their cruise and people are there to see them, but of course he didn't have to stay, and it was awesome to get to meet him after that, especially in a way that I wasn't like quite expecting. Like, I thought I was like, if I met any of them, it was just kind of be like walking around. Like, I thought I was just gonna like catch them walking around, but yep. It was pretty cool to do that. And then also Murr did a book reading of his book The Brink, which is actually out now, and definitely go be sure to get that if you haven't already. I can't wait. Awakened is amazing, so I'm really excited to read The Brink as well. So he did a book reading of like one of the chapters with Darren Waremouth, who is his co-author. So that was really cool. I didn't know Darren was going to be on the ship as well, so it was awesome to get to see him there and just hear parts of their book. I mean, that was like super fun. So after the book reading, actually I don't know if this was like after or before, like even if it was the same day, honestly I don't remember the specifics of the timeline, but they did a bonfire podcast with, I believe the hosts are Dan Soder and Big J Okerson, I think. So Sal was there, and there was like some other people there, I think, too. I can't remember like all the details of all of it, but Sal was there. And then after that show, we also got to meet Sal, which was so cool. Like, Sal was probably the one I was not expecting to meet the most. Like, I really did not think I was going to meet Sal. So getting to meet him was really cool. And oh, also I forgot to say, when we met Q, he said he liked my outfit, which I was like, oh, thanks, Q. Thanks. And then I think that same day was the Bahamas day. I think that was our day on the island. Is that right? I think it was the same day we met Sal.
Friday.
Right? Was that the day we met Sal?
Friday was, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the day we met Sal. So we had our Bahamas day, which was so much fun. Like I said, we were at Great Stirrup Cay, Bahamas, and we actually did 2 excursions. So we did jet skis, and then we also did swimming with pigs. Jet skis was Chan's pick, but swimming with pigs was by far my pick, and I absolutely loved it. I don't know if Chandler had the best time. He did not want to swim with the pigs.
The pigs were chasing me.
Okay, but the jet skis, I fell off. We fell off like literally like 4 times.
3 times.
3 times, and it was terrifying.
Not terrifying.
It was
What's
terrifying.
terrifying about it?
I almost drowned.
You don't know how to swim?
We were in the middle of the ocean.
You don't know how to swim? You have a life jacket on.
It was terrifying.
Yeah,
like,
life jacket
no, it was so scary.
The water felt nice.
The water did feel nice, but it was very scary. Swimming with pigs was so much fun though. It was so cool. That was so cute. I love swimming with the pigs. Yeah, I think that was like pretty much it for like the Bahamas day, because our excursions took up like most of the time. You're not on the island for very long, at least for this past one we weren't, so that took up most of the day. And then just some like other little things that they did. They had like a Q&A with the Jokers, and Joey Fatone hosted that. They also did like a belly flop competition, which was so fun. They did the gong show, which was like pretty much a talent show, but they like hit the gong if they didn't want you to go any further. Also they did a David Zucker Q&A, which the guys were at, which was, I like loved that. I thought that was such a cool event, such a unique experience. And then the last night they did karaoke with Karaoke Killed the Cat, which was very fun. We didn't stay for the whole time that night, I think, because it was like a little chilly that night. Yeah, it was like it was like a little bit cold. So we ended up going in early that night, which I kind of like regret now because it was the last night of the cruise, but it was cold and it was a long week, and even though it doesn't seem like it's going to be very long, because like it's only like 4 days, you know, it was long, and we were also still exhausted from Bahamas the day before. But yeah, and then like the next morning we got off the ship at like 8 a.m. and that concluded the whole trip. But some other like cool little things that happened throughout the time. We went to the buffet a lot. There were also, of course, some other like sit down restaurants that were included, and then there was some things that you had to like pay for, like for eating, but we did go to like 1 or 2 of the other like sit down places, but the buffet we went to like majority of the time. And like a lot of times you would literally just see like the comedians just walking around the buffet. It was so funny.
Jiggy everywhere.
Oh my god, Jiggy was everywhere. Like
Anywhere you looked, Jiggy
he was
there.
literally everywhere.
And most of them I was scared to go, and he was just walking.
Yeah, no, he was literally everywhere. It was so funny. The one time we saw Joey Fatone at the buffet, just literally just walking around. He was like sitting like right near us. Like it was just so funny, just like see them be so close. Oh, that's right. We did. They had the Elvis impersonator there. What is his name?
Something Clush. Sean Clush?
Sean Clush, yes. He's an Elvis impersonator. He was absolutely incredible. Q and Joey Fatone joined him during one of his performances, and that was so memorable. Like, that was so funny. I have videos, so many videos of that, and it was just great. Like, honestly, I loved that so much. And then the last night, we were walking and we see Murr walk out of the bathroom, and we were so taken aback. We did not expect to just see him walking out like that. We were like,
I was like, he was walking. I was like, hey, Murr.
I hear Chan just say that. I was like, wait, what?
He was like, he looked at me and he was like, hey. And he walked in the bathroom and I walked down. He's like, you guys having fun?
Yeah, he literally walked in. 3 seconds later, walks by. He's like, so you guys having fun? Like, I really think low-key he was like, why aren't these people asking me for a picture? Like, I don't think he was used to people like seeing him and just not asking for like any type of picture or anything. But we were just like, okay, whatever. He was having dinner with his family, so we weren't gonna do that. But yeah, it was awesome, and it was really cool to just have those little types of experiences. But overall, honestly, the cruise was just a trip to honestly never forget. It was absolutely incredible. We are beyond excited for our next trip in February. We loved it more than I can say, honestly. Like, it was definitely the best vacation of my entire life. I can say that without a word of doubt. I loved it so much, and I feel like you could probably say the same. Yeah. Chan's a man of few words, but honestly, believe me, it was absolutely the trip of our lives, and I cannot wait for next time. So if you have never been on the cruise before, just know that you are in for the time of your life. It is so amazing. We also have a vlog channel where I posted 2 of the vlogs from the cruise, and I still have to edit and do the other ones. I've just been super busy, but I will get the other ones up eventually, don't worry. So be sure to check our channel out. I'll have the channel name in the description box down below, so be sure to check our videos out if you want to see kind of a more hands-on experience of like what it was actually like going through the days and everything. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other like specific questions about like any of the logistics of any of it, please be sure to ask me in the comment section down below. I'd be more than happy to answer those questions for you guys. But overall, just know that the Impractical Jokers cruise is a time that you will never forget. It is definitely one of those things you have to do. There's a fly flying around and Chandler's freaking out a little bit, so sorry to see him spazzing. But yeah, so that is that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know this was kind of just recapping our experience, but we did want to just make this little video since the sale is going on now for next cruise, and just let you guys know that it is something that if you are an Impractical Jokers fan, you have to take part of, because it is something that you will not regret. Believe me, it is the time of your life. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Be sure to check out our channel as well to see the other videos, and let me know if you have any other questions, and we will see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Doses.
Say bye.
I said doses.
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 Bye.
Doses.